You should be grateful a guy like me ever dated you, he said, loud enough for the whole restaurant to hear. Then he walked away, leaving me with a $300 bill and a broken heart. But the story doesn't end there. In fact, that's where it gets interesting. This is the story of how my ex-boyfriend's attempt to humiliate me backfired in the most spectacular way possible. I'd been with Ethan for 2 years. We weren't just a casual fling, we had a life together. We spent Sundays binge-watching shows on Netflix, had awkward holiday dinners with each other's families, and even tried a couples yoga class he insisted on. We were both terrible at it. Things weren't perfect, but I thought we were solid. We had even talked about moving in together. He had his annoying habits, of course. He'd leave his socks everywhere, text during movies, and make little helpful comments about how I looked. That shirt makes your arms look big. Or, have you ever thought about a different hairstyle? I always just brushed it off as him being honest. I was so naive. So when Ethan texted me about a dinner with some of his work friends, I was genuinely excited. He never usually included me in his work life, so this felt like a big step. I went out and bought a new dress, spent an hour on my makeup, and even used the fancy hair straightener I save for special occasions. I wanted to look perfect. I arrived at a super expensive restaurant in downtown Austin, the kind of place with tiny food and no prices on the menu. That should have been my first warning sign. Ethan was already there with 2 of his work friends, Ben and Chris. As soon as I walked up, the vibe was weird. Ethan barely said hello, just a quick, "You're late." I was only 2 minutes late because parking was a nightmare. I sat down and he looked at my new dress and said, "Oh, you wore that?" His friends exchanged a look and my face instantly got hot. I tried to laugh it off, but he just shrugged and said they had already ordered appetizers. For the next hour, Ethan and his friends talked about work stuff I didn't understand. Every time I tried to say something, Ethan would either talk over me or explain why I was wrong.